is basically my first content for the Summer of Superman campaign that I wanted to do. Amazon Prime is the best thing, 16 reals a month, and I'm having the time of my life. Not a paid promotion, this is my personal experience. Yes, I am an Amazon affiliate, but right now we, the superhero community, are having huge challenges when it comes to getting our favorite stuff. Alhamdulillah, we have a comic book store in Riyadh. I hope they open their branch here in Jeddah and Khobar soon, and other places as well. Okay. Here comes the Supermobile. I was quite worried that maybe the packaging might have gotten damaged while shipping, but perfectly intact. Okay. So, man, I've been dreaming about this day since 1986. Sorry about that. I don't want to ruin the packaging, so I'll be really careful. Okay. There's more taping here. Let's see if this is going to be more than enough. Yes, sir. Figures Master, here's a huge shout out to you because you are the one who were kind enough to invite me to unbox this beauty. And basically, that day I was determined that I'm going to be getting my own Supermobile. I can't thank you enough, buddy, for giving me the invite. So these are the rudders. And I'm going to be trying my best that I don't ruin the packaging. This goes inside. Okay, this is gonna go here. Gotta be careful. Just look at it. Remove before use. Okay. Removed. Okay, now here at the bottom you have this to move these punches. This was a beautiful cover. I think Kurt Swan did the cover, if for comic. There was a promotional comic for it. Forgot one thing. Yeah. So basically, this is how you open it. You just press the icon, voila, and you can see everything here. Now let's try, before the unboxing of the other item, this is my old Kenner Superman. It fits perfectly. So for those of you who haven't the old vintage one, you can go for it. There's one more thing which I had learned while I was unboxing Supermobile with Figures Master at his Toyseum, is the fact that these are special cabins. Yeah, I think that would be cabins that can hold action figures inside. Now I need to see how, I forgot how did we open these, because this is here is at the back. You have the exhaust. I need to see if I can fit in Batman and Robin inside. So should I use my blade or just go for, yeah. So these are basically like, this is the grip, and then you can put the action figure inside. Now I want to see who can go inside. First I'm going to try Robin. Last time when we were trying at Figures Master's home, Aquaman had this uh, switch or thing here that will do the punch action. Okay, maybe I should do the other way. Let me try Batman. I thought I broke something. No, but it can open up. I think an action figure can't go inside. Because Batman can't seem to fit, neither could Robin. But I think I need to check it out later. But here you are. It has two of these carriers that can open up like 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 this. Let me open the other one. I might need to check out some tutorials just to see what fits inside over here. but overall, I love it. And quality has not been compromised by McFarlane Toys. Hi, Joe. How are you? Nice of you to join in the live broadcast. Okay, everything is perfect. Now, let's go for the other unboxing or unpacking, if I might call it, because of unboxing. Hey, guys, what I was looking for since the 80s. My very own superpowers, exactly the way it was packed back in the day. There is just one thing that's not included, and I think that's maybe because of the costing. But you can see it's just like the way it was, the way I had received it. And the action figure looks much better than it does on any uh, platform. I'm gonna try to get it out without ruining much of the branding. I got ruined. Well, you just can't have everything. Let me take it out of its plastic shell. What a beautiful cape, man. I'll show you why I'm so excited for this because, oh boy. The cape, just like in the original one, can be removed, but look at this beauty. The yellow S. This is classic vintage Superman. Kurt Swan Superman, Neil Adams Superman. And this is the action figure. Man, the quality speaks for itself. I love it. It's as good, if not better, as the Kenner one. In fact, I find it to be much better than what Kenner had done. Of course, that was the best action figure back in the 80s, and this is the best one that we have. And I'm going to now give you guys a close up. Let me just put everything uh, properly so that you guys can actually see how it compares with the other action figures. And yeah, I forgot, I just need to see how does it fit perfectly within the Supermobile. That's the main thing. I'm not going to be throwing this away. That was my huge mistake when I did that. I was a kid, and sometimes you just regret doing things in your life, and one of them is throwing away the packaging. Okay, so I think I need to take a closer angle so that you guys can have a much better experience of okay, let's see. Yeah, he's taller than Batman, the Kenner Batman. Okay. Okay. This I believe is going to be much better. In fact, slightly lower. Yeah, this is going to be okay. And I'm just like adjusting a few things. Okay, so here we are. This is our new McFarlane Toys action figure. The S looks amazing. The yellow S at the back, the sculpt, everything is good. Superman is a bit tan compared to the skin tone is a tannish, if you will, and compared to the Kenner version. Fits like a glove. Simply perfect. Oh boy. Okay, now for the comparison with the Kenner action figures. Let me bring Robin, Batman, and the previous. This one can go here. Son of Krypton. Slightly shorter. You guys can notice it if I just place them up front. Slightly. Let me up, bring them up close. Slight difference. Hardly noticeable. Okay. Now we have Batman. I was thinking of buying McFarlane Toys Batman action figure also, just so that I would have my world's finest. But I think I'll stick with this one because the cape of this Batman is way better than what I have seen. Or maybe it might be like if I unbox it. So yeah, now let's see Robin. He's quite short, which is good because he's the boy wonder. Sadly, his logo faded, but overall the figure is in much better condition compared to Batman. So there you have it. The Superpowers VHS from the 80s, which I still have with me. And then I have now the Supermobile, the old Kenner action figure, and that's about it. So thank you all for joining in, and let me know in the comments what do you think, because my thing is I love what McFarlane Toys has done by reissuing uh, DC Superpowers. And at least as far as I'm concerned, I might be going in for the full collection, the entire collection of DC, because I really like the Batmobile that they have produced, Blue Beetle's vehicle, the Beetle vehicle, Ted Cord. I mean, just look at the muscles. Okay, I've got a comment from Rowdy. First of all, Rowdy, thank you so much for watching the live broadcast. Okay, you're saying if Todd got to keep any part of the DC license, I'm glad he doesn't. Superpowers would be acceptable to continue just because it's very niche. I frankly, from what I have seen, the kind of the action figures that he has made, of course, I didn't buy the action figures, the 6-inch action figures, but I think from the looks of it, he's doing a pretty good job. But at least I see from your comment is the fact that you are also in favor of him keeping the license for DC Superpowers because it's a niche market. But then again, as I hold this action figure in my hands, I mean, like I'm just amazed with the quality. I might as well need to buy some action figures that are 6 inches tall, uh, just to see your point. But frankly, I am quite impressed with how Todd McFarlane has been able to, uh, give us the DC experience. Of course, all of us, we have our own opinions, uh, and maybe you might be having a better understanding of it than I do. But as far as this is concerned, I'm now connected with. I got the action figure that got me into collecting all of the action figures. Right now, one of the key challenges I'm having is that I don't have enough space in my home, in my room, especially because I've got more than 100 action figures of G.I. Joes and more than 100 action figures of Marvel Legends. So, and I want to have my own DC universe. Maybe I might just continue it with McFarlane, and especially superpowers that he has reissued. Uh, but man, I'm really happy. And once again, a reminder: more Superman content is headed your way, and this is just the beginning. So I'm going to be publishing a lot of content because in honor of the upcoming Superman movie till July 9th. It is expected that Superman movie is going to be released in Saudi Arabia on the 10th. Uh, I hope we get invited to the premiere. If not, still we're going to be going with the watch party. But till then, I'm just gonna play with this action figure and the Supermobile. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining in, and I'll be now ending the live broadcast. Thank you.